Hello everyone, Triggin here, and welcome back to Growler's Island. So, I got the little temporary house built, you can see it right there, and ran into a weird thing. There are different spots in this area where you can't place torches or beds, so I couldn't place the beds in the little workshop. But I actually got, and the reason why I'm not going to the other camera angle is like, got quite a lot more done off camera than I'd intended to. Like that much. And Eek is here. She's taming an Anki. Hello, Eek. But we have some very, very sad news. I logged off after finally prying myself away from working on this, and went and did other things. And when I came back, logged on for to do this recording, our Dodes and our Beaver were gone. Those aren't them. As Rocky and the other high-level Dode that we found on Rocky, who could carry almost 2,000 pounds of stone, it would get like 10,000 on one trip out. Just gone. No death message, just disappeared. The other Dode disappeared, the Beaver disappeared. Joe was still here, and Thatcher is still here. I'm just glad Galadriel didn't disappear. That would have really upset me. But as you can see, Eek's doing some taming. Nice, 403 Anki. Eek's doing some taming. Eek also got us this Dode, which we just tamed up a moment ago. And this is actually Ricky from my house. I brought him because Eek also found us a 300 beaver. So I decided to leave her at the farm and brought Ricky up here instead. And I found a 300 Dode, still nowhere near as good as Rocky was. I mean, Rocky was all beefed up from experience, but I left that Dode at the farm too. So we're keeping the lower level of the two that I've got here. I'm thinking what I might do is like create foundations and make like little stalls for the critters. Hopefully that'll keep them from mystically disappearing. I don't know. It just really sickens me that they disappeared. So anyways, yeah, this is what we got done. I started off, I really just wanted to get things walled off to try to keep it safe in here, because there are Rexes and Allosaurs and every other sort of thing wandering out there. As a matter of fact, Eek was trying to find the place in the dark after she'd gone out looking for Ankies. And I went out here, it was nighttime, I went out here just to hold my torch for her. And I got out here, and there was I hadn't seen any creatures, nothing nasty here this whole time I've been here. But I walked out here just by myself with the torch, and my torch went out, and then I heard the skitter, 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 and a scorpion came up behind me. So I ran back in the house. It actually followed me into the gate before the door could close. And I was trying to get on Joe as he followed me in, and we got on Joe, and between Joe and everybody else, he ended up killed. Scorpion. It was a level 280 Scorpion. If he'd stung me, I would have been so screwed. So screwed. So anyways, here's the... And this is not a parking area, Eek. But here's the main entrance. Here's our ramp. So, you know, we come down from the ramp from upstairs. We can come right in through here and turn left, really, to go down here, because it's a bit of a drop on this side. I don't know if I want to mess around with putting the ramp there or not. Making the left turn seems to work out okay. And I got this going up here, and I got us one of these wide dino gates to come out into this area, which is a pretty nice little area. I like it here. But that lets us get out into that area, but the wall keeps us protected. This here coming up, I haven't decided exactly what I want to do here yet. I'm thinking this downstairs, this is going to be 2 stories. That's why I've got the wall so high here. I'm thinking the lower half of this, I may, you know, leave open. I haven't decided on how I'm going to finish it yet. But I may leave it open. I may actually put a wall across here. This staircase is temporary. Put a wall across here and a door and put the staircase inside of here to sort of hide this ugliness here. There. There. And then keep this this lower area as another workshop, as a, you know, maybe like put our fabricator and stuff like that over here. And then upstairs will actually be our sleeping quarters and all of that. But it'll also walk out onto this. See, I even got our battlements up. We got this all the way across. So, despite the hill, I think it's plenty high enough, even if a Rex got down here, which would be safe. Thank goodness we don't have Gigas on this map. Giga is one of those creatures we just don't see the point of having on a PvE server. In fact, there's a couple others of the new ones we're looking at maybe getting rid of too, because they seem pretty pointless on a PvE server. Like the little thief guys. They're just a nuisance. But yeah, I've gotten that far. I'm thinking about next what I want to do is dismantle the temporary workshop and start getting the permanent workshop set up over here. And then once that's done, start working on the house area here. So that's what I got in mind next. Ika's got us back in the business with critters. We have an Anki now with all the metal here. It'll be a great place for Anki, or for metal harvesting with the Anki. I think I'm definitely, as dark as it gets in here at night, I think I'm definitely going to look at putting electric lights in here. It's just too darn dark for torches. And then I think right around here somewhere, I'm going to pull a wall across here to where this existing wall is. And that'll be our back door here to keep critters from wandering in from that direction. So that's where things stand at the moment. So I'm going to get to work on moving our workshop and starving. I really need to thirsty again too. I need to get a well built. I'm not even sure where to put a well, but I need to get one built. But yeah, I'm going to get started on doing that stuff, and I'll bring you back when I've got some more accomplished. BRBs. Alright, we're back. And all this beautiful stuff we built is going to have to be torn down. Logged off for a while. Go and do other things, and we came back. See, I built this whole thing here so we could get all these guys up on the foundations. And when I came back, the Anki was gone. Just poof, disappeared. So it's something to do with this cave, and it seems to be in places where it won't let me place a torch. So like right here, it says I can't place a torch. Here I can, here I can't. And I'm thinking that if you have a dino that overlaps one of those spots, that's where they're disappearing. So I'm not going to risk losing any more dinos here. I don't even know what the Anki was, because I never even got to use him. Eek tamed him and used him, and I never touched him. And so this is just stupid. We can't be losing dinos like this. So here's what I'm going to do. And of course now it's nighttime, so actually, you know what, let's take Galadriel. Maybe you get a bit better view there. What I'm gonna do is move out to here. Right here. So we'll have a gate right here opening to the ramp to go down into the caves. But otherwise we'll be up on this flat plateau here. Not nearly as cool as building down in the cave. I thought was totally awesome. These are cool, gorgeous caves, but they're broken. I mean, what are you going to do? And I did some searching. I'm not the only one to lose dinos here. But, you know, we lost a very high level a very high level dode. We lost an almost perfect tame beaver. You know, on top of losing another dode and now an Anki as well. I'm not going to risk any more creatures here. And there's no sense of building a base here if we're afraid to store creatures here. So I am going to get busy tearing all this down and rebuilding up top. And I'll bring you back again when we've got some more stuff done. So, BRBs. Okay, well, as you can see, everything has been removed from here except for our little spot with our bed, and the gate smithy is here. I had to build it there because I couldn't build it where I wanted to when we were originally doing stuff down there. That's actually been there the whole time, I just never bothered showing you. But this will remain here until I get a proper bed set up there. The gate smithy can stay there for now too. I don't think I'll need any more. If I do, then, well, I probably will when I get going, but I can come down there to get stuff until such time as I can get a new one built. So anyways, here's the walk up. You can see what we built right here. Now I'm gonna hopefully be able to put some fence foundations along the edge here and then run a fence down here. I don't know if I can or not. Might be too steep to try to do. It's not necessary. I mean, if you fall off, you're just gonna fall off down there, but I don't know, it seemed like it would look nice. Now this, you can see there's a problem. A lot of overlap right there, and the walls are facing the wrong direction. I'm going to come back and fix that later on. I just wanted to get this enclosed, and we had enough stuff to enclose all of this. I actually made a few foundations and then found some in another storage box. But we had enough walls and everything. I had to make the second behemoth gate. But, yeah, this is just all the stuff we moved over here pretty much. And I stuffed our workbenches over here and our storage over here for the time being. Now, I don't have a feeding trough set out yet. I'll have to figure that out. Also need to replace our water. I got to figure out how I'm going to do this here. I don't think I want to place... I want wherever we're going to park for the night, and I really don't know where is going to be the best place to put it. Really, here's probably the best place to put it. It's the most secure. Don't want it against the outside wall because the tendency on a server reset for it to move you 20 feet to one side, and just what I'd need to be, you know, wake up falling through the air there. But on this wall, this is the most exposed wall here. In fact, a minute or two ago, there was a scorpion trying to get to me through the wall. So I really don't want to be there either. So, I don't know, I might end up... This might get fixed sooner rather than later, because I might end up building the house right up here in this corner. Which, come to think of it, might entail moving this down. But for now, we've got this enclosed, so we can work in here. So we got keep our dinos in here, and hopefully we won't have any more disappearances. Oh, and Eek brought us another Anki. Actually, let's make a saddle for this guy. Anki. Goodness, we got the stuff for it. But a few things got destroyed by accident, but for the most part, everything got recovered. And see, we still have lots of walls and stuff. Some of the stuff could go in here. I have to figure out where to put some of those torches so we have light when the sun goes down. There we go. So yeah, you know, that might not actually be a bad idea. If I put the gate over, like, further this direction, and then leave an L where the dinos can go all the way around on the outside, so we can have them, you know, parked along here, and then they have the house here. Still be a bit exposed, but maybe I'll do a double wall there or something so that things aren't getting to us through the wall. But yeah, actually a fantastic view. It absolutely terrifies me. How's that for a view? You would definitely, at least you'd be able to recover your corpse if you fell, because you should, you know, get down here somewhere. Not tumble off into the nothingness. I thought it was actually down into the nothingness. Well, our house is right above this waterfall. That's cool. No cave entrance there, though. But yeah, definitely needs some work in the cosmetic area. But at least we're moved out of there. We don't have to worry about stuff disappearing anymore. That's the first chance I've had to see it from the air. I think move that gate over. Might have to widen it. Maybe not. Move the gate over. I might extend it out this direction a little further. Speaking of that, Scorpion. Eek found some allosaurs wandering around up here while we were trying to work. Thank goodness for Eek. But yeah. So yeah, we got a good start going here. I'm next gonna start working on the workshop / house area. And I will bring you back again once I've made some more progress on that. BRBs. Okay, here we are. Voila! So, still got lots of work to do. I mean, if you look at this from the air, it looks like a big box. So I'm not going to show you from the air. But we got people moved around here. We got our temporary workshop taken apart and the permanent one put in. See, I got some wall torches done. Got them in, so we got some light and some leaves sticking through the wall. But Eek brought up a very interesting point, as she says she sees a lot of alphas up here on the top of this area. So we might end up actually outside of our stone walls, build another section or another row of foundations and walls in metal to protect from alphas coming out. Now I also want to, you see here I've got this 4 walls high. I'm going to put battlements on top of that, and then I want to go all the way around the rest of these walls, and they're all going to be 4 high with the battlement on top, except for up here on our little patio area. We'll leave this at the height it's at right now. You see, we get a nice little view. Everything going on here. See all into the grassland area. We can see down into our little private beach area. Okay, it's not a beach, but you know what I mean. Oh, I can actually remove that stuff down there now too. Got our nice fireplace in our room here. Need to get, so this will act as a temporary cooking if we need it here, but we need to get a grill built and put it downstairs. We got our bed here. Growler center house. I'll put a desk and stuff in here. I want to decorate this up. Put one of the Meshki's braziers in here, like Eek has at her place, and some chairs and stuff, and make this look nice here. You see, I did this so the stairs go both directions, so we can go into the workshop kitchen area. So this is where our kitchen stuff will be. Here's our dry storage right now. And here's our workshop area, which is we need at the moment. We'll eventually replace these forges with another epic forge, particularly here with all the metal here. Let's see if we can actually drink some stuff. Now, you can see the little water drop there underneath the info on the foundation. I put the interior pipes on that so that I can place the well on them. So now if we want, we can place pipes out and connect water to other places here. Got our feeding trough back here, which sadly means the food doesn't quite reach the far end here. In fact, do you have food? No, you don't. I get it back yet. see. How about now? Got food now? Let's see. No, you don't. Oh, yeah, you do. Okay, I can see it. So he's got food. But once I get the forge upgraded, I'll probably move the feeding trough here. That way, it'll cover the whole area instead of not being able to reach the front. So that should then reach every place. I hope. But right now, we're in good shape. Oh, and I've got hunger. That's what I've got. I've got hunger. Let's get rid of let's put the demolition gun away. But I've got this right here. I made this one. Like we've got at the main entrance to the house. The farmhouse. But I put them there to walk out under this. And we have a door here straight into the kitchen workshop area. But yeah, so we'll be able to walk out and go down there if we want. Or we can take dinos down there through the main gate. It's auto close turned on here. But yeah, sadly, you know, not as cool, I don't think, as what the other place was. But I'm pretty pleased with it nonetheless. Eek likes our little cottage. Which I like too. I think that came out looking pretty nice. I like what we had before though, down below. I thought that was really cool. But you know, better to be up here and not lose dinos than to be down there and have somebody really valuable suddenly up and disappear on us. I mean, can you imagine if we lost this bear? 442. We already lost a beaver that was that level. Yeesh. Not to mention, well, we lost beaver and a Dode because Rocky was close. I think Rocky must have been around 450. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with what we got done so far. Some more decorative work, get the walls up, and then like I said, after that's all done, I don't know how big a problem alphas might be, if it's something we really need to look at or not. But you know, if it comes down to it, I'll just run, you know, a row of metal foundations all the way around these two sides, and then put a 3-high metal wall. And that should be enough to protect without messing up the view for the rest of our stuff. Yeah, that's it. Pleased overall with how things have come out, despite the problems we've had. Let's hop down here and just pick this guy up and up. Get rid of the other stuff. There we go. There, now stuff can respawn down here as normal. Now I don't know if there's any foundations we missed here, because I kept finding foundations that were almost completely hidden under the ground. But you know, at this point, this is sort of our little cave here. We got it all to ourselves. Got our fortress dangling on the edge. Really seriously dangling on the edge. That's pretty scary, actually. But that's it. Sorry about that. Been a long afternoon of fixing this stuff. Yep, and now I'm having weird snow. At least my water's getting filled for free. Alright. Well, if you like this video, if you like the new house, please tickle that thumbs up button for me. And if you haven't already, please subscribe as well. And we will definitely see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.